Hi, I'm going to talk about Stalin's childhood and his environment. First of all, Stalin was son of a covered alcoholic and his mother worked in modest conditions. They lived in a very modest environment in Russia. They were almost poor and his father frequently hit them. That may cause some of the mental problems that he had. Stalin had brothers but they died when they were very young. His father dies in a fight after drinking alcohol when Stalin was a kid. His mother was very important to him. He said that she always supported him. His mother was very religious and very modest and she wanted to have his son as a priest in the church. Stalin was very intelligent with revolutionary ideas since he was a boy. Politics was very interesting for him, so he started studying a lot and creating important relationships that helped him. He wasn't the normal kid that plays on the park. He always seemed to be different, a little bit shy and aggressive.
Joseph Stalin was a Russian politician. Well, I'm going to talk about his aspirations and his studies. Well, first of all, Joseph Stalin was born in Russia. Uh, First in his life, his mom sent him to the seminary in Tiflis from 1894 to 1899, and later on he went to the um, Perky School in Gori in 1899, and well, he started to be influenced by socialism movement. And when he was 19, he joined the revolutionaries, and when the well when the seminary knew that, they expelled him from the seminary because of his revolutionary ideas. And well, since he was a kid, he aspired to be a politician because of his ideas and every single thing he did.
When Stalin was young, his mother sent him to the seminary in Tiflis, capital of Georgia, where he studied to become a priest. But he never completed his education. Instead, he was drawn into the city's active revolutionary circles. He wasn't an intellectual polemicist orator like Lenin or Trotsky. Stalin specialized in the bolts of revolutionary activity. He risked himself for arrest by helping organize workers, distributing illegal literature, and stealing trains to support the revolution. Anyway, Lenin valued the loyalty of Stalin, appointed him after the revolution to low priority leadership positions in the new Soviet government.
Stalin education. Stalin was a very good student. Because of that, when he only was 14, he entered to the theological seminary of Tiflis. The relationship between the revolutionary movement and Stalin began in the seminary. During these years, he joined to the Social Democratic Organization. Noé Sordania was his teacher. Noé taught him political Marxism. Stalin adopted the Marxism as his new ideology. He started to spread the Marxism ideology. In 1899, he expelled from their school by interacting with the Marxism.
Fetes of Stalin. A major event was when Stalin joined the Social Democratic Organization in 1899. The following years convened a meeting in favor of communism. In 1913, in Vienna, he wrote a book called Marxism and the National Question. After the triumph of the Bolshevik Revolution, he became curator of the Red Army in 1992. He was named Secretary General of the Central Committee of the Communist Party of Russia. After Lenin's death in 1924, Stalin and others took control of the match at between Trotsky and Bukharin. When the Soviets already knew that Germany had lost the war, Stalin met with Churchill and Roosevelt to define what would happen and they would do. After the Patriotic War, Stalin continued to rule the country. In 1953, the Russian people received a rewarding that Stalin had died.
Stalin Assessment Second Part. When Stalin returned from his exile, he became a great editor. He became also one of the right-hand men of Lenin. Trotsky, one of the Bolsheviks, was also Lenin's man. Lenin was the great revolution icon. So Lenin permitted Stalin to edit the newspapers because of Stalin's mind and ideas. However, on July 1970, Bolsheviks tried to control politics, so Trotsky was arrested, and Stalin protected Lenin at Hallelujah's home, and Bolsheviks forced the government and tried to change roles. They failed, but not at all. Stalin continued next to Lenin against the war and the Civil War. Stalin was now acting directly at military, revolutionary, and political situations. When there was a problem, Stalin used to eliminate it even the cost was cruel. As Lenin became old man and he saw could be the next leader, but as he could not control his father's place, Stalin was the probable next leader. Eventually, Lenin died. Lenin did not want to order Stalin become leader. However, Stalin knew how to take the way and between he and the power. He undone from Trotsky and his men. He became a leader and he knew how to mobilize society and war.